Hey, welcome to Secret Historical Channel, Viet Cong prisoner waiting for interrogation, 1960s. A scene from the Vietnam War where a prisoner, suspected to be a Viet Cong soldier, is captured and is about to undergo interrogation. The image captures the tension and fear experienced by those caught up in the war, providing a chilling glimpse of wartime justice. Claudia Schiffer's rise as a supermodel. Late 1980s, Claudia Schiffer's journey to stardom began in the late 1980s, when she was discovered at a nightclub. By the 1990s, she was one of the world's top supermodels, appearing in high-profile campaigns and becoming a household name for her graceful elegance and stunning looks. Me. Miles, American actress and singer, 1950s, 1960s. Miles was a multi-talented American actress and singer who gained popularity in the 1950s and 1960s, known for her versatile roles in both films and music. She became one of the most beloved entertainment figures of her time. Dr. James Callahan saves wounded soldier in Vietnam War. 1960s. Dr. James Callahan was a medic during the Vietnam War, known for his bravery under fire. His skill and quick thinking saved the lives of many soldiers who would have otherwise perished from their injuries, making him a hero of the war. Zoot Suit riots in Los Angeles, 1943. In 1943, racial tensions boiled over in Los Angeles during the Zoot Suit riots. Mexican-American youth, wearing the extravagant zoot suits, were targeted by servicemen, leading to a violent conflict fueled by cultural and racial discrimination. Julius and Ethel Rosenberg, charged with espionage, 1951. In the early 1950s, Julius and Ethel Rosenberg were accused of passing nuclear secrets to the Soviet Union. Their espionage trial was a highly publicized event during the Cold War, raising debates about national security, civil liberties, and justice. Boxer Rebellion. In China, 1899 to 1901, the Boxer Rebellion was an anti-imperialist uprising in China, where nationalist groups, known as the Boxers, fought against foreign influence and Christian missionaries. The rebellion was crushed by an 8-nation alliance, marking a significant moment in Chinese history. Julie Newmar, actress and Hollywood icon, 1950s. Julie Newmar was an actress who became an iconic figure in Hollywood during the 1950s. Known for her beauty and charm, she starred in numerous films and left an indelible mark on the entertainment industry. August von Mackensen, German Field Marshal, World War I. 1916. August von Mackensen was a prominent German field marshal during World War I, known for his leadership in several key battles. His military strategies contributed to the German army's successes on the Eastern Front, making him a significant figure in the war. Soldiers using gas masks during World War I, 1916. World War I introduced chemical warfare, and soldiers were often forced to wear gas masks to protect themselves from poison gas attacks. This became one of the most feared and dangerous aspects of the war, as toxic chemicals caused devastating injuries and death. Victory celebrations in Times Square after World War II. 1945. On August 14, 1945, the announcement of Japan's surrender marked the end of World War II, and Times Square in New York became the center of joyous celebrations. The people's relief and joy were palpable as they celebrated the end of years of conflict. Dynasphere, one-wheeled vehicle experiment, 1930s. The Dynasphere, a one-wheeled vehicle, was an experimental concept from the 1930s. It represented the futuristic vision of transportation at the time, showcasing innovative ideas that although not widely adopted, paved the way for later developments in vehicle design. Early aviation experimental planes, 1900s. In the early 1900s, aviation pioneers experimented with different flying machines. These early planes were often rudimentary and fragile, but they were crucial in shaping the future of flight, leading to the first successful controlled flight by the Wright brothers in 1903. Jack Johnson, heavyweight champion boxer, 1910. Jack Johnson made history in 1910 when he became the first African-American heavyweight boxing champion. His victory was not only a milestone in sports, but also a significant moment in the fight against racial barriers in the early 20th century. Charlie Chaplin meets Mahatma Gandhi, 1931. Charlie Chaplin, the iconic silent film star, met Mahatma Gandhi in 1931 in London. The two influential figures discussed their shared ideals of non-violence and the role of art in society, marking an intersection between entertainment and politics. San Francisco officer enforces mask wearing during Spanish flu, 1918. During the 1918 Spanish flu pandemic, a San Francisco officer was photographed enforcing mask mandates as a public health measure. This moment illustrates how public health efforts during pandemics have been long-standing practices aimed at controlling the spread of disease. Vintage family portrait from 1909. A vintage family portrait from 1909 shows how family life and social norms were represented in early 20th century photography. The formal clothing and posed stance reflect the rigid social expectations of the time, capturing a moment in history that feels both distant and familiar. Marilyn Monroe and Joe DiMaggio's wedding, 1954. Marilyn Monroe, the iconic actress, and Joe DiMaggio, the legendary baseball player, wed in 1954 in a highly publicized ceremony. Their marriage, though short-lived, was one of the most famous unions in American pop culture history. James Stewart, Hollywood star and World War II pilot, 1940s. James Stewart was not only one of Hollywood's most beloved actors, but also served as a bomber pilot during World War II. His service in the Air Force earned him the rank of Brigadier General, making him one of the few Hollywood stars to serve in combat. Virginia Mayo, famous Hollywood star, 1940s. Virginia Mayo was one of Hollywood's leading stars in the 1940s, known for her beauty and acting talent. She starred in several films alongside major stars like James Cagney and Ronald Reagan, solidifying her position in the golden age of Hollywood. Thanksgiving Day Parade in New York, 1929 to 1960. The Thanksgiving Day Parade in New York has been a beloved tradition since its inception in the 1920s. The parade, with its giant balloons and festive atmosphere, became a symbol of the holiday season, drawing crowds from around the world to celebrate. Gold mining in 1986. Gold mining in 1986 was a booming industry, with countries around the world continuing to extract precious metals. The 1980s saw a surge in gold prices, leading to increased exploration and mining activity, particularly in countries like South Africa and Australia. Valerie Leon, British actress in 1971. Valerie Leon was a notable British actress who made her mark in the 1970s, known for her roles in both action films and comedies. She gained recognition for her commanding presence on screen and became a prominent figure in the British film industry.